Three formerly unknown forms of bacteria have been discovered on the International Space Station (ISS), and it turns out they might prove quite useful. An additional type of bacteria was discovered on the space station as well, but this was a form scientists were already aware of. According to the study published on Monday, March 15, in the Frontiers of Microbiology journal, all four strains belong to the family of Methylobacteriaceae. These four strains were then isolated from different locations on the ISS across two consecutive flights, the study further explains. The study continued. Of these, three were identified as gram-negative, rod-shaped, catalase-positive, oxidase-positive, motile bacteria, designated as IF7SW-B2T, IIF1SW-B5, and II54SW-B5, whereas the fourth was identified as Methylorubrum rhodesianum. Several studies have taken place at the ISS over the years because of its unique environment, due to it having been isolated from Earth for so long. Okay, so science jargon aside, in what way do these bacteria come in handy? Senior research scientist Kasturi Venkateswaran and planetary protection engineer Nitin Kumar Singh believe the newly discovered bacteria could help with the growth of plants in space, reported. Leafy green and radishes have already been grown on the space station, something that isn't thought to have been achieved easily, but it's now hoped that Methylobacterium could make it all easier. Describing the bacteria as biotechnologically useful genetic determinants, the scientists said in a statement to grow plants in extreme places where resources are minimal, isolation of novel microbes that help to promote plant growth under stressful conditions is essential. The researchers also stress that only time and experiment will tell if their theories worked or not. The study explained since these three ISS strains were isolated at different time periods and from various locations, their persistence in the ISS environment and ecological significance in the closed system warrant further study. Venkateswaran and Singh has since been tasked with studying the microorganisms, they told the news, and will therefore assess the ISS for the presence and persistence of the microorganisms. They added that the safety of the astronauts is their top priority. The researchers said, needless to say, the ISS is a cleanly maintained extreme environment. Crew safety is the number one priority, and hence understanding human plant pathogens are important, but beneficial microbes like this novel Methylobacterium ajmali are also needed.